This is Sylvia Carr with a tutorial on using a great extension and add-on that will help you to be able to grade your students' writing. I've found this to be a tremendous time saver, so I hope it will help you as well. So it also includes Google Classroom. All right, so the first thing that you're going to need is to start with one written assignment that involves a Google Doc sheet or slide and a roster of students who have joined your classroom. You're going to need to create a rubric. I just took one of my district's rubric and put it into a sheet. Make sure that A1 is left blank. And if you don't have a rubric created, Goobric will provide you with a sample rubric that can be added to your drive. So make sure that you create a rubrics folder in Google Drive where you can store your rubrics. In Google Chrome, download the extension called Goobric Web App Launcher. So if you go to your Chrome app, to the web store, and you'll choose extensions, and you want to get Goobric Web App. And I already have it on mine, but this is what it looks like. You're looking for that cute little monster with an eye. And this is the Goobric Web App Launcher. All right, you can see it up here in the corner. Also the little eye. All right. So once you have added that in, create a blank Google Sheet where the Doctopus results can be stored. In this blank Google Sheet, install Doctopus through add-ons. So if you go to your add-ons, go to Get Add-ons, and mine happens to come up with Doctopus right there. So you would search for Doctopus and go ahead and add it on. Mine is green. Yours will be blue when you add it in. So it helps you to assess student projects in Google Drive. All right, so once you install Doctopus through the add-ons menu, give the sheet a name. I've given mine number 12, thank you. This is the thank you note that my students wrote to people who came in through a African safari through Skype. And so they wrote a thank you letter, and so I would be able to grade this letter through that. So you're creating a blank Google Sheet where the Doctopus results can be stored. In this blank Google Sheet should have that add-on. So go to add-ons and go to Doctopus and launch. Doctopus will appear at the right. It takes a little while. You can see that it's thinking about it right now. And here it is. So you're going to, once you have launched Doctopus, under step 1, you want to ingest the Google Classroom assignment. So we're going to get rid of this little guy. Dismiss that. So select mode. You want to ingest a Google Classroom assignment. So I choose that. It starts thinking and it's pulling in. And now you're going to select your class. I'm choosing mine from last year for your sample for today. And then you select the assignment. There's the thank you letter to the African Safari Guides. Takes a little while sometimes. It pulls the assignment and switches to the Doctopus Assignment Tools window on the right. We'll wait for a little bit. But you're going to see that by using these two great tools that you're going to be able to correct your writing in such a faster mode. You're really going to enjoy this. Here it is. So 27 of them were turned in. One was not turned in, so I'm just only going to ingest the files that are turned in. We're going to ingest. Again, it takes some time, but you'll understand this time is nothing compared to how much time you're going to save in grading your assignments. Once it's ingested, you're going to be attaching the Goobric button, and it should be in the top right. It pulls up any recent rubrics that you've created in Google Sheets. And if you don't see the one you want, you're going to navigate to the rubrics folder by clicking the My Drive tab, and then locate and select the rubric that you want from your Google Drive. Come on, shouldn't take too much longer. Okay, as you can see, here it comes. All right, so again, we're going to get rid of this. Warning. All right, so here is the attached Goobric. So we're going to click on that. It's pulling in our rubrics. And I want the opinion one, so I'll click on that one. And then you can choose to make rubric visible to your students, allow self and peer assessment, or send email notifications to the student. I'll choose all of those. And Doctopus now presents a spreadsheet of columns and links that you'll see underneath as soon as it's finished pulling in that rubric. And this will attach to each of your students' writing assignments or slides. And you'll be able to click on the rubric score for each part of the assignment and then move on. As you can see, there's also a Goobric for students. It's a Chrome extension to nudge your students to regularly revisit the rubric and self and peer assess their work. And they can visit bit.ly/Goobric for students to be able to install that. All right, okay, it's coming along. As you can tell over here, you're able to add a co-teacher into this, as well as send a feedback email and look for new submission, as well as refresh the edits. Okay, so you're going to go to the Goobric link to assess the document. So you click on that. Sorry. There we go. And you can see here that above the student's writing is coming your actual rubric that you had created. So if I was looking at this one, I can decide, well, his performance either exceeds the standard or it doesn't. So you can choose just by clicking on the section that you wanted to, or you can put in your own score there. We'll get rid of that. So you can choose a 4, a 3, a 2, or a 1 for that section. And then you go to the next section and it talks about the different standard grading that you have put into your rubric. Once you have graded all sections below standard there, then you can do typed feedback, or this is a great thing for oral feedback. You can record an audio comment to your students. And then once you're done, you click next, and it will go to your next student's work. All right. And don't forget to click submit, and it will grade and automatically advance. And once you're done, then you'll be able to print these out and your students will see exactly what their grades are. I hope that you enjoyed this.